All praise be to the Most High God. I hope that you all are blessed and having a blessed day. Today is Saturday, January 20th. It is about 7:46 a.m. in the morning. And I was sitting here reflecting. The Most High woke me up. Praise be to the Most High for that. Albeit kind of early, but I'm not going to complain. I was thinking about pain, right? There's a family that I am blessed to know. And I'm not gonna lie, it had me in tears, man. Because one of the things that the Most High has allowed me to do is to, one, be alive, and to, two, have a mind that is able to reflect. Now, I'm gonna call this family, let's call them the Rogan family, because I'm not very creative. They lost someone very important to them. As many of us have in this existence, we've lost people who are so close to us. Not lovers, but leaders in our family, healers in our family, grandmothers, grandfathers. And in this instance, it was their grandmother. And I lost in that same time span, right? For the same time span that they lost their grandmother, I lost my grandparents, great-grandparents, and a couple years prior, obviously my father. I bring that up because many of these events many of the events that I faced in life were were created or were the domino effect of that one event. And I'm able to see that now. So that set the ball in motion. So for them, losing that individual in their life set the ball in motion. Now, there are two individuals in particular that, and I don't want to say too much, but there are two. Well, let me not say two, because it's about 5 of them. 6 of them. It's a core. It's about 6 of them. Each of them struggles with their own thing. And I've been up maybe for about an hour, have just reflecting on what I've observed in each of them. And how pain can numb us to the point where we start to cut ourselves and don't even realize it. How we suppress the thing in us that is begging to be heard because it's in pain. Because it wants to weep. It wants to gnash its teeth. It wants to cry out to God and ask, why? I know that pain. I felt it. I feel it sometimes when I'm not even expecting to feel it. I'm feeling it now. See, one thing that God will allow is for you to be placed in the shoes of other people. And that, it's a powerful thing, but it's a very saddening thing. Because if you know what it feels like to lose somebody who was the glue. See, some of us have lost people, but very few of us have lost the glue. Very few of us have lost wives. Some of us have lost spouses. But see, a wife, that's a God-fearing woman. That make a man not want to live no more. Very few of us have lost parents. We done lost people who done gave birth to us. We done lost sperm donors. But see, when you lose a parent, see, that make you not want to wake up in the morning. That make you want to, everybody who show up at the service and say all of these positive things, and make you want to tee off. Because where was y'all at? When you lose a grandmother, a grandmother who was like your best friend, it make you forget yourself. It makes you forget all the lessons. It makes you forget all of the church. It makes you forget all of the warm meals. It makes you forget all of the smiles. It makes you forget everything good in the world. When you lose the thing that was the best in the world, it makes us run to our vices and use them like umbrellas from the daily minutia that is the rain that we face. But see, we are all forgetting something. When we go through this pain, there's something so deeply ingrained in the pain. What do they say? All things come together for good for those who love God. We are forgetting something, people. I forgot something, people. The Rogans family done forgot something, people. Who was it that gave that soul to us? Who was it that allowed our eyes to be open so that we could see, that we were lucky enough to see? Because how many people missed out on the opportunity to see? Don't be sad that it's not here. Be glad that you got to see it when it was here. Because there are going to be many people who don't have the opportunity to see the beach when the sun rises. But see, you were privileged to see it. When Yehoshua was walking around, people were coming from everywhere. They were coming from everywhere to sit at the feet of the master and learn. For thousands were sitting at his feet. How many people did he feed? He fed thousands twice. 5,000 the first time, 7,000 the second time. How many people stayed? How many people stayed? When my father passed away, many people came from everywhere. Oh, he was such a good man. He was such a good. But where was he when he was, where were y'all when he was dying? And he needed a friend. And I watched him not be able to walk. Where were y'all then? Where were y'all when this woman was in and out of the hospital? See, that family not going to say that. But see, I'm going to say it because you're not going to tee off with me. I'm angry for them. I'm sad for them. I'm crying for them. Because I'm tired of seeing good families suffer. But not suffer because it's something that they did wrong, but suffer because they are so in their pain that they can't see, baby, broski, it's not y'all that's truly in pain. It's the people who were able to be right at the beach. Huh? If the sun rise at 6:59, they was at the beach at 6:58, 59. And right when the sun started to rise, they got bored and walked off, but y'all stayed. And what did you see? Tell them what you saw. Tell them how that woman was working miracles. Tell them how she was giving all the love. Tell them how she was warming up your heart when that felt like the cold miser. tell them. Don't matter if it was the son, don't matter if it was the cousin, don't matter if it was the niece, don't matter who it was, tell them. But don't go verbally tell them through your actions. Like, see, it's not me who need to be crying. It's not me who need to be leaning on these vices. It's not me who need to be getting pulled apart at the seams. It's you, because I saw the beauty. I was able to touch it. I was able to listen to it. I was able to hug it. It gave me a kiss on my cheek. It prayed for me. It cooked me meals. See, this family is very specific but very metaphorical at the same time, because how many of us are mad at the people who didn't show up for the ones who they claim they love? We can't be mad at them, folks. Because God gave us a gift. For the people who stayed and sat at the feet of the Master, the Most High, Yehoshua HaMashiach, do you think that they was worried about the people who wasn't there? No! They didn't care. They wasn't angry. Why? That's their loss. I know what he doing. I saw him do it. Other people, thousands, saw him do it. But they went back to their own foolishness. Oh, verily, verily I say unto thee, as a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. Right? If he has the eyes to see, let him see, and the ears to hear, let him hear. They didn't have the eyes to see, shawty. They ain't had the ears to hear, bro. They don't know what that I love you feel like when it come from a genuine love. So their hearts is turned off. They didn't see that smile that warmed the whole vessel up. Huh? That melt the snow on your heart. That forgives even when you don't think you deserve the forgiveness. See, now I'm talking about God. Because it's not the person that we miss, my brothers and my sisters. It is the spirit that animated the person that we miss. What do Paul tell us about the spirit? Right? It's the spirit that we miss. And if that small piece of spirit was able to do that, then I want you to close your eyes and imagine what the Spirit of God will do. He gave us a piece, a little sample. We pulled up to the Costco, the heaven version of Costco. Huh? We're going to call that thing Disciple Code. I can't think of no name, you hear me? But we pulled up to that thing. We just wanted the holy water. You hear me? A holy peanut butter and jelly. Huh? And he like, we got some samplers over in that thing here. Like, oh, we got the, listen, when they pull out, I don't care what they serving, but they could be serving fried tennis boot. I don't know what they be putting in them Costco samplers, boy. But every time I do go to one, I'm going right over to that sample. I know exactly where they be too. Right between the frozen food aisle and the bread aisle. They be right between up in there. With the little cart with the little tent thing. I be like, listen, man, that and Home Depot hot dogs. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Huh? Will make you believe. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Listen, man, he gave us a sample through them. Just like the world got a sample of God through Yehoshua. He is the first among what? Many brethren. As we learn in scripture. Hold on, I'm going to pull that one up. I'm on a long word today, this morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. I hope y'all have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. That's Romans 8:29 through 30. 29 through 30. God knew them before he made the world, and he chose them to be like his son so that Jesus would be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. That is the NCV version, New Century Version. I read out the King James Version, but this is just the one that popped up, right? That's what it's supposed to feel like when you come in contact with God. When you come in contact with that spirit that God gives. When you look at some of these people's lives who we lost, they should have been gone physically a long time ago. But how did they persist? God. How you gonna persist? God. We got to keep up the fight, brothers and sisters. The fight is not a physical one. The fight is departing from these wicked things. The fight is not giving ourselves over to our vices because the devil want to see you broke, sis. The devil want to see you. Trust me, I know. After my father died, I was drinking. When I got out the Navy, I was smoking every day. I was depressed. I was sad. I was angry. Whew. I never forget, bro. I was so angry when I got my first place. I literally went in my basement and just started punching the wall how angry I was. I was in pain. But see, not that physical pain that you can touch that. You can touch physical pain. My soul was hurting. So I know what it's like. Because I lived it. It be days where I still be, it get me. But then I remember all of the lessons that I received. All of the love that I got. We can't forget that because in this time that we in right now, as it is said in the book of Esther, as a time such as this, we need to reflect on that love. We need to reflect on the things that they was teaching us because we gonna need it now more than ever. We gotta depart from our wicked ways so that we can be the giants who stand on the shoulders of giants. Just like King Solomon was a giant who stood on the shoulders of a giant slayer, his father, King David, who was a descendant of the tribes who were started by Jacob and Joseph, his sons. Joseph and his sons, who was a descendant of Isaac, who was a descendant of Abram, who was a descendant of Adam. Come on, now I forgot Seth. Throw Seth in there. We're not going to throw Cain in there because he was a hating ass hater. Him, Haman, and Judas Iscariot, the number 1, 2, and 3 hater. It'll never be no hate. It's Satan get his own little area. Huh? Not today, Satan. You get your own little area over there by yourself. You don't even get to come play with us over here with these toys we got in this sandbox. We got G.I. Joes. We got the little army men's. We got the little Tonka trucks. Yes, the steel ones with the little actuating levers. We got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We got them little gas yo-yo balls that we knew was illegal. Should have been illegal because they had real gasoline or what. I thought it was alien blood. I didn't know what it was when you poked it and opened it up. We got some of those. Huh? We got a Rubik's Cube. We got games on the phone. You can't come play with us. Stay over there, Satan. You and your friends. We children of God over here. We don't want no parts in it. Because what place does light have with darkness? Or righteousness with unlawfulness? None. So we can't have no parts in that. Because our ancestors, our grandmothers, our fathers, these people who we watched die with belief in God, did not do it so that we could not have it. They did it so that they could be a testament. So that we would see what faith can do. Because faith without works is what, my people? Dead. But a man without faith or works might as well give himself over to Satan. Because what is he doing? He's lazy. He's a fool. How can you have anything if you don't have faith? What are you waking up to do? I'm trying to figure that out. Somebody make it make sense. The sun done rose. But anyway, no, like quite literally, the sun just rose. It's a 20-minute one, man. So I apologize, but y'all have a blessed day. I hope that I got to some of y'all, man. I'm over here all emotional in the morning. I ain't like waking up like this. But anyway, peace, love, and prosperity to all of you all. May the Most High God watch over y'all and bless y'all. Shalom.